Hi everyone, my name is Haley and welcome to my very first Sims 4 building video. I have wanted to do this for so long and I finally decided to bite the bullet. I am starting out with purely voiceover because I am in the middle of upgrading my gaming setup and buying an actual PC. Right now I'm using a gaming laptop, which I'm very grateful for, but it's time to get something that can run a little bit smoother and just something that I can use to make more videos. So when that happens, you will be seeing my face, and I don't know if any of you are coming here from my TikTok, but I do make booktok and booktube videos under the username haleykalona or readbyhaley. So maybe you know me from there and you already have seen my face, but if not, you can go find me over there if you want. It'll be in the description of this video. But I wanted to start out with a really fun build for the first video on this channel, and that is a Monster High inspired build. I collect Monster High dolls. My best friend actually got me into it, so I have a growing collection and I just love them so much. I think they are so beautiful and fun, and so I wanted to build Clawdeen Wolf's apartment. But I wanted her to live above a saloon, so that is where I've put her. I am calling the saloon the Full Moon Saloon because she is a werewolf and she is living on top of it. And my whole idea is that she left Moonwood Mill, but she wants to go to fashion school, but she needs to save some money first. So she's working at this saloon to save some money before she goes to fashion school. So if you don't know anything about Monster High, it was a web series that I loved when I was younger. They've come out with movies, they've had video games, and they make dolls. So that is what this is from. And she is a werewolf, like I said, and she loves fashion, and so I really tried to emulate that in her apartment, but we're not there yet. We still have to build the saloon, which I'm doing now. This was on the Rusty Horseshoe lot in Chestnut Ridge. If you're curious, that's where I put it. And this took me a lot of like trial and error, I guess, in terms of colors that I wanted to use. You'll see me like maybe throughout the clips things are different colors than when they were first put on there, and it's because I was so indecisive. I had no idea what I wanted to do. I wanted it to be dark wood, but then I also like dark wood for my like furniture, and I didn't want everything to be one-dimensional, so I cut out a lot of stuff of me going back and forth about what I wanted to do. But right now I'm just doing the exterior of the saloon, and I guess I'll tell you a little bit more about myself. Like I said, my name is Haley, and I am not somebody that was playing The Sims throughout every iteration of the game. I did have Sims to Castaway on the Wii and one of the vet games on my DS. But other than that, Sims 4 is like the first real Sims game that I played besides My Sims. My Sims and My Sims Kingdom were like my favorite games growing up. And then during COVID, I gave The Sims 4 a shot and I just absolutely love it. I love building. I'm not a big gameplay person, but I'm hoping like with this channel and making videos that will definitely change. But yeah, I love building and I'm hoping to get better at it. Sometimes my builds feel really empty, but I don't know like how to fix that. Obviously put more stuff, but I don't want it to be like cluttered or not make sense, so definitely working on that. So that's my history with the game. About me, I'm 25. Oh, here you can see I stopped recording to do some landscaping because it was taking me forever, so that's what I'm showing here. I just made a little backyard for Claudin's apartment. I changed those windows up there, don't worry. But that's like her entrance up there, and then yeah, some storage for the bar on the side and just some landscaping out here. But as I was saying, I'm 25, I'll turn 26 on November 14th. I love to read. Like I said, I have a booktok and a booktube channel. I'm half Palestinian, so that's very important to me. I also love movies My favorite movies, I think my top 4 on Letterboxd are Dune, Interstellar, Clueless, and Scooby-Doo, like the live action Scooby-Doo. I would also say The Duff is one of my favorite movies. Love that. I just rewatched it recently. Um, and then back to the build really quick. As you can see, I am just furnishing the bar, and here you can see that I was going back and forth with the colors, and then you jump to the next clip and the colors are completely different. So I was like going back and forth with that a lot. But I wanted this to be kind of a rundown saloon, you know, not like the best kept, but the community is what keeps it alive. People love coming here, but you know, you'll see people in here at 8 a.m. So that's the kind of vibe that I was going for. You can see that I'm like mismatching the stools here just because I wanted to get, you know, that small town, people are in here at all hours of the night and day vibe across. So that's what I'm doing here. What else about me? I like to write. I want to become an author one day. I also like singing, but I don't really do it. It's fun, but I don't do anything with it, because I have really bad stage fright. I like to draw, and I really like working with pastels, so I want to get into that more. I have a lot of ear piercings. I'm thinking of cutting micro bangs. If you've never seen me before, just imagine that it looks good, please. I like shoes, I like purses, I like clothes. Yeah, I don't know. I try to come up with stuff about myself, but I feel like I'm not that interesting. So yeah. Here you can see I'm like just putting the finishing touches on the saloon down here. Just some storage for the nectar, some cleaning supplies, and then I like decorated it off camera so you can see I put up some pictures. Halfway through the video, those curtains around the windows disappear and I don't notice it, but I do add them back on before this build went onto the gallery. This is on the gallery. My EA ID is hkalonaa with 2 A's at the end. I'll put it in the description of this video as well. But like in the screenshots at the end, those curtains are missing, but I swear that they're there. And then I put a little bathroom in the corner there, and yeah, that was me building this saloon with some missing chairs and mismatched bar stools. But for now, it's time to go to Claudeen's apartment, and the vibe that I wanted to go with was like Miami 1970s, and I say that without actually knowing what that aesthetic looks like. So don't correct me if I'm wrong, because I probably am wrong, but you'll see it's like, I think the tag on The Sims is called Cosmo Lux, but like I was trying to go for like a, I don't know, Vegas, Miami vibe, but like tasteful. I don't know, you'll see. But I put on this moon wallpaper because she is a werewolf and her color in Monster High is like purple. She has a purple shoes, purple skirt. I think her jacket might be purple too, but there's like purple, pink, gold, and brown. Those are like the colors that I associate with her. Here you can see when I totally changed direction of the aesthetic that I want. So I was trying to keep in theme with like the furniture of the bar, but I was like, you know what? Just because she lives here doesn't mean she didn't, you know, put her own spin on everything. So here I am redoing the kitchen, and this is kind of the aesthetic that I was going for, if you can tell now. Like, kind of like modern in the 70s vibe. I don't think that's like retro, I guess? I don't know. You'll see, and I hope you can understand what I'm saying. But I was obsessed with this purple color because I think that is exactly the color that she wears. So I definitely wanted to keep that throughout the build. And I also thought that she would be somebody that likes patterned shiny flooring, so I used that floor from Vampires because it screamed Claudine to me, so that's what I used. And then she has zebra stripes on her shirt, and so I had to put a zebra rug. Like, I don't care if it's tacky, it needed to be there. And here I'm putting those same chairs. I think it's the same as the bar stools and the countertops, like this base game set. I am obsessed with the purple color, so I had to use it throughout the build. And I'm just decorating the kitchen here, putting up some cabinets. I wanted to use the matching couch to, you can actually see it out there for a second, the matching couch to the dining chairs and the bar stools, but I found this couch in the Modern Luxe or Decor to the Max kit, and Claudine's shirt is actually those couch cushions. Those pink zebra stripes are the colors on her shirt on her doll, so I had to use it. I didn't have a choice. And so here I am, I'm having to switch around what I was gonna do because those chairs that are there right now match the other couch that I wanted to use. So here I am looking for different armchairs and trying to lean into that maximalist style. And so I found those teal chairs from the same kit. This coffee table is also from the kit, and I tried to pull in some of that gold, and also that mirror is from the kit. So I was kind of going off with that. Because I feel like it matches her vibe. And then I thought she would have a frame TV, and there's a swatch with a cat on it, so obviously I had to use it. It just fits perfectly here, because, you know, werewolf and stuff. Okay, I do change those windows and curtains. I don't know what I was thinking when I first put them there. I think I didn't know what direction I was going with this build, but those change. Don't worry. And I'm trying to put more gold hardware. And again, this side table is also from the Decor to the Max kit. And then since she's into fashion, I thought she would have these frames on her wall. I think they're so cute. I do wish they came in different colored frames just because I feel like the black can be a little bit hard if there's no other black hardware in the room, but you win some, you lose some. And then I had this idea that maybe she had too many clothes in her bedroom, and so she needed to store them in her living room. So that's what that's for. And then I cluttered up the kitchen off camera just because it takes me so long, and I wanted to add some more plants. And then here I am in the bedroom. There is a big lack of purple beds in The Sims 4, like specifically the purple of those nightstands. So I think that bed I used is from Lovestruck, and then those nightstands are like the same pack from base game as the kitchen counters and stuff that I used. So I wanted to bring in some blue. I think purple and blue is so cute together, and I wanted to keep the patterned wallpaper, so that is the paranormal stuff pack wallpaper. And then I just tried to like make her room her sanctuary, tried to put some fashion stuff into there. I thought she would love to take like outfit of the day videos and pictures, so of course I had to get her like a ring light or a spotlight and a tripod, because all baddies have that, obviously. So I'm just decorating and cluttering up her room here. I also forgot that I needed a door to the bathroom, so that mirror and the light in the right hand corner will get moved eventually because I need to put a door to the bathroom. I originally was going to have the door to the bathroom in the living room, and then I forgot, so I had to make sure I put it here. And then here I am just putting together her closet, and I put on that Moschino mirror because I think it's cute and kind of fits her vibe. And then obviously those werewolf night lights on her nightstand. And then I wanted to bring in more decor in the dining room. So here I am just hanging up some pictures, which I feel like fit the vibe that I'm going for. And then I absolutely love this floor tile. It actually has like all of her colors on it, so I definitely needed to use it. So I kind of wanted to keep it a little bit moodier in here because I feel like werewolves can be moody sometimes. So I wanted to have like the darker wall tile and then more gold accents. So I'm just putting some decor in here. And then, of course, I wanted to bring these counters in again. I never used these, and I just thought they were perfect for this build, and they have a newfound place in my heart. I used to think they were so ugly, but if you use them the right way, I think they are actually really, really cute. And then I love this star mirror, and I was so happy that there was a gold swatch because I think it just fits perfectly. And then here I am. I used a lot of the bathroom clutter kit to obviously clutter up the bathroom. So that's what I'm doing here. I feel like her bathroom would be such a fun place to get ready. There would be music, it would smell so good. You know, she has like the best makeup products and will let you use literally whatever you want. So that was kind of the vibe that I was trying to emulate here. Just a total girl's girl. Also, I didn't realize how long it takes to like actually build stuff. I think this build took me 3 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, and then having to edit that stuff down, I was like, wow, this is not as easy as it seems. Obviously, editing makes everything seem faster. But here I am in the backyard. I don't know what happened. I guess I didn't film it, but I decorated like the front entryway as well. And I thought I had a video of it, but I guess I don't. But you'll see it at the end when I'm like showing an overview of the place and then in the screenshots. But here I am just getting the backyard together. There is a gate on the fence. So it's not like the community lot. It's supposed to be her backyard. And I tried to like keep with the theme that werewolf packs have a lot of people, and I wanted there to be ample seating for everybody. Campfires are also very werewolf to me for some reason. I don't know. And I felt like they would be hanging out at night, so obviously needed some lights out here and a barbecue to keep everybody fed. And then I used that telescope from werewolves as well as those planter boxes. And then I just wanted to like make the ground seem very well treaded. So there's some dead grass and some dirt around because Claudine is the life of the party and all the werewolves want to be here, obviously. Okay, so here I am giving an overview. You can see the kitchen, and that's the entryway right there that I furnished, and you'll see it in pictures. So I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment and subscribe. There are going to be many more Monster High builds coming. Let me know who you want to see next. I have an idea for Frankie and what I want to do there. But please enjoy these pictures. And as always, I hope you are having a fantastic day, and I will hopefully see you in my next build. Thanks for watching!